Hello everybody, welcome to this pick a card reading. This is a pick a card reading for finding your life purpose. Heavy question, right? So we're going to be asking the tarot, what is my life purpose? What am I here to do? Can you please help me out with it? Because I myself have definitely struggled with it in the past few years. Maybe I'm still not sure, but it's a common question and a lot of us go through it. So let's see what the tarot has to tell to us regarding this question. So we have three cards. The first card is the Goddess of the Moon. Second card is Man Holding a Heart. And third card is the Seven Chakra Archangel Uriel card. We also have the Green Aventurine Crystal for number 1, the Moonstone Crystal for number 2, and the amethyst crystal for number 3. Beautiful oracle cards here. So whichever card or crystal you feel the most drawn to, you can select that pile and go ahead and watch the reading as indicated by the timestamp below. If you feel drawn to more than one card or one crystal, you can take back multiple messages, and if you don't feel drawn to any of them, you can just skip this video. So let's begin with pile number 1 then. See you all in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. If you pick the Goddess of the Moon Oracle card or the Green Aventurine Crystal, here are your messages regarding your life purpose. And I've just shuffled these cards and let's take a look at the messages. Okay, Tower, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So let me just point out that I do read reversal cards, like I keep mentioning in all of my readings, because I feel they give us more accurate information and messages that we can take back and apply, and they turn out to be helpful. So let's figure out what's going on here and what is your life purpose. That is the question we have asked. Okay, so what I'm seeing here first of all is that you have really been struggling to find your life purpose. Pile number 1. Now you see with this tower card here and the Five of Wands here, Seven of Wands reverse. So like it's just been a path of struggle, it's just been a path of conflict, and perhaps you have been uprooted, like from the path that you thought was your purpose, was your life purpose. The tower definitely is indicating it has been a drastic change from the path that you already were on, and now you are just back to the fresh start, and you're wondering, okay, now what do I do? What is my purpose? What is happening? How do I figure it out? This is this kind of like really heavy, and what can you say, it's like a very intense message that is coming out here. You definitely want to know and you definitely are here in this reading to find your answer. So let me try and figure out. Let's ask the tarot how it can help us. But also I would like to say here that the Wheel of Fortune reversed is saying that it will take some time. Yes, like the Wheel of Fortune, I always read it like a karmic card, and whenever it comes up, it is showing that we are on the path of fulfilling our karma, right? And if you don't want to go into a lot of the spiritual aspects of it, but let me simplify it and say that these experiences that you have been through, you were meant to go through so that you can finally reach your destination, or if even if it's not a destination, but find the path that is truly meant for you, right? And that is how the wheel has been turning with regard to your life and your purpose. Okay, but now with the Six of Wands also, it is saying that it's going to be a path of reward and reputation and accomplishment, right? So definitely when you find your path, when you find your calling and your true purpose, it will be a very fulfilling path for you. Okay, and that is what we all want to find out, right? We all want to be fulfilled with our life purpose and feel that we are doing something meaningful with our time here. Okay. Now also with the goddess of the moon and the knight of cups, right? Here I feel like you have a lot of intuitive ability, pile number one, because I feel that aspect of your personality you haven't really tapped into it, because the knight of cups is very emotionally intuitive, and goddess of the moon definitely this is all about, you know, connecting with the subconscious, connecting with the more subtler aspects of life and getting those messages. Perhaps, you know, you going through this reading or watching this video is a way of connecting with your intuition, because maybe somewhere deep down you also know that you have been really fighting and struggling, but it has been such a rough road that you forgot also to connect with your heart on this journey, like, because connecting with your heart becomes really important. And you know, I'm not saying that you missed out on this, but definitely we tend to get up so caught up in the details and the intricacies of the material world and how we are supposed to take actions in the physical realm, that we forget sometimes to really, you know, sit back and introspect and ask our heart truly what it wants, right? So let's see then, what is it that your heart truly wants, and what purpose can you find with regard to your life? Okay, I see this card, Queen of Cups. Again, a lot of emotional intuition. That is what you need to tap into. Also, I'm seeing here something like, okay, let's see, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, right? So Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Also, let's see what else can we pick out. What's your life purpose? Pile number one, Queen of Pentacles. Very amazing, I would say. You have a lot of court cards here, like Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Definitely, you have a very strong personality, pile number one. And the Lovers. Okay, so let's figure out these cards then. What is happening with these cards? The Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers, and how can they help you know your life purpose? Pile number one. You know, somehow I'm feeling like you are meant to work independently. Okay, first of all, that is a message that's clear here. And because you haven't been able to face or experience a lot of success with the way that you were already working, right, with the people that you were working. And you know, this lot of queen energy here I'm seeing here, Knight of Cups and queen energy that I'm seeing here, is that you definitely like to be in charge of your work. And so that is why one thing I will point out is you are meant to work independently. You are meant to work, you know, for your own self, be your own boss. All right, now also don't fall into the trap of it though. You know, like nowadays a lot of these people on YouTube, social media, whatever it is, who will try to just build up this grand image or grand bubble of freelancing or self entrepreneur, sorry, what am I saying, being your self boss, right? But pay attention to the motive behind it. It's not wrong to find an independent position or to work independently, because some people just work the best when they are working alone or when they are working, you know, according to their own terms. But also just pay attention to the motive behind it. Is it because you're craving freedom? Is it because you want truly want that autonomy, right, with regard to your work? Or is it because you're trying to escape some situation, because the Five of Pentacles here is kind of indicating that energy, something from your past here, which is saying that you have been left out, you're feeling left out with regard to your life purpose. Maybe it was like some people that you worked with, or a job you were at, and it did not work out well. You were maybe put on the sidelines, and now you are really emotionally finding it difficult to get back on track, right? Sometimes it can mess with our emotions. Obviously, when you're working with people, there are a lot of things involved. Even in a professional environment, there are a lot of ups and downs, and that can affect you emotionally and mentally also, right? Somehow I feel that has happened on your path somewhere along. But and you definitely want to make your own mark by yourself, right? So just like, do not go with the intention of trying to escape social structures, but I will say go with the intention, go with a pure intention of finding that freedom and that autonomy to work by yourself, to deliver value by yourself. All right. That Lovers card over here, okay, that Lovers card, what it is saying here is you need to make the choice. You need to pick your side now, okay? Also your internal side, internally, are you like doing this thing because you want to escape something else, or are you doing this thing because you feel that this is your path and this is your way to finding financial freedom, financial independence, or even just like an overall fulfilling life, okay? So it's a very subtle distinction now, like with a lot of water energy here. There's a lot of subtle messages coming out here, pile number one, but definitely do pay attention to this fact, okay? Now let's see, once you do this, what is the situation that you're going to find yourself in? That is, what is the path that you will find yourself in, and eventually will help you recognize it as your life purpose. Okay. Page of Cups. Okay, now this is like really, like you're just really I think striving to find that meaning, and your cards are not easily saying that, okay? It's not just giving it away. You have to really look at yourself, really look at your emotions, your insecurities, your feelings, whatever it is, just you really need to just get in touch with your subconscious. Let's see it, although Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So here I'm seeing something is that you need to learn some skills that will pay you off in the long run, okay? And something that will be like something that you have to start from the very basics. Like, you have to really plant that seed now. You have to plant that seed and find your way up slowly and consistently, right? Now this is going to be something, now I'm getting a message here, you are meant to really begin something new, okay? And it's going to be something that you have to really nurture and take care of. Maybe it could be a business project, right? Or it could be just some product that you're developing, anything that could be. But the Seven of Pentacles definitely is telling you, pile number one, take that step to begin now, right? Sow that seed. You already have an idea in your mind and feeling of something new that you want to start. Go ahead with it, plant the seed, but don't expect immediate results from it. It will take a lot of nurturing and patience and consistency with your work to find the results of that work, right? Now one second, let me just see what area could it be. Okay, so let's see if we can get this area or this domain. I'm really trying here now. Final number one, let's see. Page of Wands. Okay, definitely something related to creativity. And the King of Cups. Wow, isn't that amazing? Yes. So right, like creative intuition, I would say, is your is your like takeaway from here. Creativity and intuitive power. So I see something like in music. All right, It requires a lot of creativity and to be in touch with your intuition and your feelings and to really express it in the way that will give you that joy. With regard to making music, I am seeing that either music. Second, I am seeing is definitely your own new creative project, right? It could be something like artistic, I'm seeing here, because wands is about creative passion. A page of wands is always like a creative force here, right? So something maybe even just like a small business where you are making soaps, candles. Wow, that's just like coming to my head. Let me just blurt it out here. Okay. Or something like, with the King of Cups also, some emotional product, and I mean that like something like healing also could be a way for you here, pile number one, in with regard to your life purpose. Or you know what, a writer even. Wow, okay, a writer. So do you know this book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, that is just coming to my mind? I don't know if you guys have read it. It's an amazing. Wow, it's a really emotionally touching book. Every series that they have come out with, first of all, the way it is written is really simple and it just touches your heart. This is that combination, the Page of Wands and King of Cups. It's like this exact combination there, yeah. So a writer, like a very soulful writer, I would say. So that is how I feel your path turning out, pile number one. And it's just amazing. It's like you are definitely seeking it. It's really evident in this reading. And like once you sow that seed and you stay true to your purpose, right? Because obviously these things don't happen overnight. A musician is not built created overnight, or a writer is not created overnight. It will take some time, it will take some efforts. But what I would suggest, the key here is tap into your intuition, listen to your heart. That is like a very significant message coming out here, pile number one. You definitely need to stay in touch with your heart, okay, and your subconscious. Like just maybe like meditate and journal whatever you are feeling. Even that could just turn into an amazing story, or you could like talk about your life experiences. Anything that is soulful will be your purpose, life purpose. Amazing, I would say. Pile number one, I just love this life purpose that we were able to figure out from this reading, and I hope you like it. And all the best on your journey, and I wish you all the success on your path. And yes, so it's been a pleasure doing this reading, and thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please do give it a thumbs up, and also do subscribe to stay connected for more regular pick a card readings. Again, I wish you all the very best and hope you find fulfillment on your path. Take care then. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two. If you have chosen this card, this oracle card with man holding a heart and the moonstone crystal, this is your reading. I pre-shuffle these cards and let's take a look at your messages. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, the Empress, Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Right, so let's see what's going on here. I do read reversal cards, so let me figure out what message this is giving here. Now, I feel like you see these two cards here, the Seven of Cups reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. I feel that you have been really confused about what it is. You've tried multiple things, you've given your time and energy, and you've invested so much in trying out so many different things, and you haven't been really able to figure out. And obviously yeah, that is how that is why you're even watching this reading. But yeah, and to put it simply, it feels like you experimented with a lot of things, and now you want to just stick to one path. You want to find the true calling, the true purpose that you are meant to fulfill in this life. What is that one thing that you can give your most attention to, and you can invest your time, energy, money, everything into it, because you are really striving for that, and you are really invested in finding that. Okay, with the Empress card you see here, this is what you want to really like be fulfilled with it. Like you want to find abundance with it, and I don't just mean material abundance, but also, you know, like spiritual abundance, emotional abundance, because you are so invested in finding out about it now that now it's just like you want to know what it is like. And it's just like such a beautiful Venus energy. But let me come back to that again with the Venus energy. Right, so you are on that path with the Page of Pentacles. You're really committed to it also. Actually, let me just put these here. And you know, with the Ten of Swords, I feel like you have definitely finished the cycle here, pile number 2, right? And it's going to just be a positive time from here on. With the Ten of Swords, I always read it as like the end of a cycle, done and dusted. It's gone for good. Okay, it's like out of my life. Thank you for that, right? So then now how are we going to figure out? So like I was saying, the Empress card is something, you know, that is really striving to find nurturing and abundance and fulfillment. So I will say here that, let's say, how about, okay, I'm not trying to just like give you a like a career counseling advice here, but something that will require like feminine energy over there. Like Venus is all about, you know, finding that balance, that relationship balance, that what can you say, social balance, and also, you know, just really taking care of things. Okay, right, now the professions connected to Venus, I can also give you a heads up there, but it's up to you if you want to really take it up or not. I will say something, you can craft some new jewelry, yeah, new jewelry ideas. If you have, if you're really good at crafting, designing, or even just like fashion designing, embroidery, or some other things like, well, let me just recall what else Venus represents. Interior designing. Wow, because it's like, you know, you just try to work on setting up that beautiful home, because home is really well connected to Venus and the moon also. But you know, like in terms of taking up a profession, or you know, finding a life purpose, like interior designing also stands out with regard to the Venus energy. Or you know, or it could also be where you're involved with nurturing and taking care of people somewhere, yeah. And I don't necessarily mean it like a doctor or anything, but just like how about like a kindergarten teacher? That's very beautiful. You're just taking care of like really beautiful, lovely souls there, little souls there. So that's just like what's coming up in my mind. And you can just like see which one fits you. But also, let me tell you, pile number 2, that with this Queen of Pentacles, you are going to be really amazing at it. Okay, also another thing is that with the Queen of Pentacles, I don't want to really like put a restriction there that you can't work a regular job or anything, but definitely this involves something where you feel like self accountable. All right, you want to have some kind of autonomy with the work that you are doing and on your purpose. And that this is actually coming out for a lot of people nowadays, since everybody wants to do freelancing work, right? And it's not bad. It's not, freelancing is not bad, all right? And it just gives you a lot of command over your own time, over the value that you can ask for. It's just like very what do you say, self-freeing, right? You don't have to really be bound by an employment contract or anything. I don't want to go into such details, but definitely I feel like there is something like of an autonomy that I'm seeing here. You want to feel like autonomous with it, but doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be in a regular job. Even in a regular job, you know, some kind of organizations have a very amazing work culture. where like you just take up the ownership for whatever work you are doing. All right. And at the end of the day, you just have to deliver the work, and it doesn't matter how you've done it, or like whether you did it by yourself or you did it with the help of someone else. You just have to present your work there, right, and show the results of what you put in. Basically that, yes. So you need that autonomy there, and that kind of freedom to do the work the way you want to do it, as long as you're producing that result, right? Now, also with this man holding a heart, let's just look at this card here, right? I feel that you will be really, really emotionally fulfilled also from the purpose, from your life purpose. Now, I've just given you some examples of it, and you're going to be very, very, like logical as well as intuitive regarding it. You're going to balance both of these things there, because creativity, like Venus is also representative of creativity, right? And for creativity to come forth, you definitely need to just get in touch with like more fluid realms of life also, not just like the solid rigid material things, but something like some inspiration will come up from your past experiences, maybe, something. It will just be out of the box. So definitely do pay attention to that also while you are on your path, pile number 2. Okay, so let's see a few more ideas or a few more cards to see what else can we figure out about your life purpose. Okay, this one, Ace of Cups, all right, is going to be like a very, very good emotion, fulfilling beginning, fulfilling, a lot of intuition definitely here. Then you have the Star, okay, in reverse. Let's see. So I will say here, just take inspiration from your experiences also, like I was just mentioning earlier. All right. So let's say, suppose if you decide to take up interior designing, just giving an example, so you can take some messages or take some inspiration from the way things were built in your house, okay, or like something that you worked on within your own house, or you felt like, okay, I want to fix this, I want this to be like this, right? Do not shy away from your personal intuition there, personal experience also there, because with the star card reversed, the message that's coming out here is that there is ideas, there are ideas all around you, okay? Just like wherever you're sitting, you can just like observe some things, and like I was giving the example of interior designing. Okay, this color matches with this color, or this accessory doesn't go here, the shades in my room don't need to be of this color, this pattern, whatever it is. Like, just sometimes do take the time to just sit down and also look at things around you, and you have to use your own inspiration. Your style is going to be very unique here, that's what I'm saying, right? And that uniqueness comes definitely from being in touch with our intuition, our emotions, our feelings, and also our experiences here. Okay, so that is a wonderful message, I would say, here, pile number 2. And also regarding your life purpose, definitely I would say it's a very, very beautiful energy with the Venus energy that we have seen here, and I hope that this helps you in some way. And if you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to the channel to stay connected for more pick a card readings, right? I'm so happy that I was able to read this for you, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you've chosen the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel card, or the amethyst crystal, this is your reading. Let's see what the tarot's message is regarding your life purpose. I have already shuffled and picked out these cards for your pile. Let's see what we can understand. From here, the Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, Temperance in reverse, Emperor in reverse, and the Tower card. Okay. So again, let's see then what's happening here. So I feel with the Temperance, let's look at these two reversal cards, all right, and with the Tower card. I do read reversals because I feel like they do give helpful messages as compared to the upright position that we obtain them in. So yes, with the Tower card, with the Emperor and the Temperance reverse, what I'm seeing here is that you have been really displaced from the path that you were in. You have just like given up on it, and suddenly obviously you were like, you had to give up, you had no other option with the Tower card, and you really just jumped off that building, right? Like literally it's like you've so dramatically left it behind, but at the same time, you know what happened, that's kind of shattered your self-confidence with the Emperor reversed card, right? And that's a difficult place to be in. I can understand if something goes bad in such a dramatic way, you'd really begin to doubt everything, your own personality, your own confidence, like, what am I meant to do here, what am I supposed to do here, right? With the Temperance card in reverse also, what I'm seeing is that first of all, that like things were really out of balance. Maybe you were really burnt out at your work, you invested a lot of time at the expense of your self-care or your social circle or your family, and that really burnt you out and really pushed you off the edge. That's what happened there. Okay, that is what I'm seeing here with regard to your experiences. But now with this High Priestess, Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune card, let me just tell you that there are like something, there are some secret forces here at work, if I may say so. But like, you see the seventh chakra card that you have picked up, the Archangel card, Uriel card. Here, what it's like, if you just don't want to sound too corny, but here it's like literally, the angels are helping you on your path, right? And this was like, you don't need to really find out why this had to happen in the grand scheme of things, but trust that this was meant to happen to put you on your right path, right? The High Priestess card is definitely like, with your intuition, with your inner self-confidence or self-belief, you're going to get on that wheel now, which will turn upside, right? Now that Wheel of Fortune can turn upside or can turn downside, but like here in the upright position, I will say that it's turning upside for you, pile number 3. Okay, and Queen of Wands definitely is also suggesting here, Queen of Wands, I always read it as like an amazing force of self-confidence. You really need to gain that back here, pile number 3, because you see, like, I mean, it's not a coincidence that I placed these two cards side by side. With the Emperor reversed card, it definitely like, you were really like shattered with regard to your self-worth and your self-confidence, and the Queen of Wands is telling you, screw it. Like, I mean, I know I am unique, I know that this is what I can bring to this world, and why should I be ashamed of it? Why should I not pursue it, or like, go along with it? It's just like really kick-ass energy here with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you do have that, pile number 3. Get in touch with it, it's going to really help you. Okay, now let's see with once you do that, once you gain back that energy and that force, what kind of path you can get onto. Okay, King of Pentacles, just fantastic here. Okay, all right, definitely it's like just kick ass energy. Who is going to stop you from achieving your dreams, file number 3. Now let's see what purpose, yeah, what path can you get onto. Okay, Nine of Cups reversed. I wouldn't say no. It's a bad thing here, but like, it's like, just also just get over the wishful thinking kind of place, maybe. Yeah, like when you're really down in the dumps, it can feel like, oh, I just wish something would happen to, like, help me get out of this. But you are meant to put in the work, and you will put in that work. You do have that passion and that force of energy with you. Yeah, but here wishful thinking, let's stay away from that. Okay, now, okay, so once you do all of this, pile number 3, what is your path going to look like? May the tarot please give us this message. Okay, Four of Cups. All right, maybe it seems like this opportunity is already present around you, but you're not really paying attention to it. Yeah, because sometimes, like I said, you're doubting your own self capability on some level and you're really ignoring that. Okay, so just be on the lookout for it. Like, see if okay, if you're being presented with an opportunity, do you really think that it's so bad that you don't want to go ahead with it, or you think that you could just give it a thought? What's happening there? Okay, let's also just look at that opportunity. And then once you gain clarity with regard to it, what is it that you're exactly going to do? I am really trying here to get this message now. Okay, the Eight of Cups, you definitely need to walk away from something, like something's holding you back. You definitely need to, like, just leave it behind. Also, I'm saying that it could just be that experience and that lack of self-belief, or that self-confidence, or just not wanting to trust anything again, right? So you need to walk away from those feelings and those kind of approaches with regard to your path self, with your life purpose, pile number 3. Okay, and that is why I feel like the amethyst crystal in this card is something that you feel drawn to, because you need that healing on that some level. You need to really clear your Agnya chakra and like clear up your head with regard to these things, because definitely you feel like I feel like you are in your head. Okay, and that is kind of really messing up the energy with you taking the next step. Okay, so let's say that you are healed. Yeah, you cleared up all these energies, you walked away from those things, thoughts of limiting self-belief, self-worth, and you are just now like completely prepared for your path. So what is it now? Okay, Five of Swords. All right. Let's see what else we can get here. Five of Swords, I feel like you're definitely going to face some competition on your path. But be careful again of not falling into the traps of jealousy or those kind of things. Again, don't compare yourself with others. Queen of Swords, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying here that, like, don't go into those mental traps when you face competition. Okay, don't agonize yourself over this competition. You just need to focus on your path, stay true to yourself, and find out what is it that's going to serve you the best. Don't compare yourself with others. Right now, let's see. Judgment. Okay, nice. You will receive that call, guys. Pile number 3, you will receive that call. You will finally find that thing which you will be confident about, and you will feel like, yes, okay, so all my life has led up to this point. Okay, so amazing. I like that card there, the Judgment card. Also, let's see then, guys. Let's see pile number 3. Four of Wands. Wow, now I feel like some message can be taken back. Four of Wands. You see how the energy just became so soothing all of a sudden now? I just feel that. Like once the Four of Wands card came out, I'm feeling like, wow, it's just so settled now. Okay, so let me tell you what you can find from this pile number 3. There are like 2 or 3 things that I would like to say, and take back whatever resonates with you. First of all is that your purpose is to find family satisfaction. Okay, like maybe just like raising a family, or whatever it is, just like connecting with your husband and building a beautiful life together, or having children and just focusing on their growth and development. It's just Four of Wands is a very feminine energy, and feminine energy is all about caring for things and nurturing things and loving things. And that is our true power, I would say, as the feminine energy. I don't want to get into the debates of masculine versus feminine, who is stronger, etc., etc. But one aspect of the feminine energy that is really, really beautiful and really makes this world an amazing place is, how beautifully we can nurture and care for and give our love and attention to things, right? So one is that. Second, I would say here, like maybe you get into event planning. That's an amazing thing. It's just very exciting. You just want to like make sure everything is perfect with regard to the events that are conducted. Maybe it's like some party planner, wedding planner, those kind of things, somewhere where you are helping people with their celebration events. Yeah, so that is another thing that you could consider, because I'm not sure which one resonates with you. I'm just like putting up the options over here. Okay. And another thing I would say here, the field or the path that could really like suit you is something like with the Queen of Wands also. I'm just like focusing on that card also here, because she is like brilliant, she is like amazing. Yeah, so it could be a real estate, like not bad. I would feel that you're just helping people find their home, find that beautiful place where they want to raise a family, where they want to build their life with the people that they love. So and that's, I'm seeing here, like really, really premium real estate. Okay, so yes, so these are the few things that just came up with regard to this card, I would say, guys. So I hope this gives you some kind of indication, some kind of direction with regard to what you want to consider for, your life path. Okay. So, and I feel that's just such a very like exciting place to be in, right? And it's, yeah, I mean, I just feel like with the Four of Wands, dude, just like maybe sit and meditate on this card, maybe. Yeah, I will say Four of Wands is your go-to card here. Pile number 3, if you want, like I said, meditate on this card. If you want, you can take the help of Archangel Uriel here, and then you can gain more insights. But definitely this is such a beautiful message and energy to take back. Lot of things that we saw in this reading also focus on healing yourself, gaining back your self-confidence. Definitely you do have that potential, pile number 3, to do amazing things, and I wish you all the best on your journey. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and also do subscribe to stay connected for more regular pick a card readings. It was a pleasure doing this reading for you, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.